Welcome back to the Crypto Father channel. I am the Crypto Father. Today is the 25th of March. There is a lot that's been going on in the crypto world, so we're going to look at everything that we possibly can squeeze into the next 15 or so minutes. Yesterday, an article surfaced that states that EU implements strict ban on unidentified self-hosted crypto wallets. And it basically says that the UA has banned unidentified self-hosted crypto wallet payments as part of new anti-money laundering laws. Majority of EU Parliament's Leadership Committee approved the ban on March 19th. And the ban includes strict limits on cash payments, with anything over 10,000 being illegal, 10,000 euro that is. And basically this would suggest that people wouldn't be able to use cryptocurrencies, because that's basically what every single crypto wallet is, outside of wallets being held on exchanges. If you are holding a cryptocurrency in a self-custody wallet, then this particular law would basically ban all of those cryptocurrency wallets. However, just today, the EU Today posted another article stating that no, EU is not banning anonymous cryptocurrency wallets. A flurry of claims about the EU-wide ban on anonymous crypto wallets and transactions has been debunked by industry expert Patrick Hansen in a lengthy thread on the X social media platform. Hansen explains what the EU's anti-money laundering regulation actually entails for the industry. The AMLR, contrary to widespread belief, does not single out cryptocurrency regulations. Instead, it serves as a broad anti-money laundering and counter-terrorism financing AML/CFT framework applicable to a range of institutions deemed obliged entities. These entities span financial sectors, including crypto asset service providers. They also extend to non-financial institutions prone to AML/CFT risks, such as sports clubs and gaming services. Importantly, the regulation explicitly exempts providers of non-custodial wallets from its obligations. A crucial aspect of the AMLR is its application to CASPs, including exchanges and brokers regulated under the Market in Crypto Assets framework. These providers are required to adhere to standard KYC AML procedures, including customer due diligence. This means the prohibition of anonymous accounts and services for users of custodial crypto businesses. Additionally, CASPs are banned from offering accounts for privacy coins, a practice already commonplace in the global crypto exchange landscape due to existing AML rules, which basically means more bans on Litecoin and Monero and any coin that is a privacy coin. According to Hansen, these new regulations have not introduced radically new restrictions on self-custody payment, wallets, or peer-to-peer transfers. The important part is, I guess, here, importantly, the regulation explicitly exempts providers of non-custodial wallets from its obligations. So I'm not sure who the providers are of non-custodial wallets. And non-custodial wallets are essentially self-custody wallets, so any wallet that is of an exchange. So I guess any provider that offers non-custodial wallets, will that also apply to hardware wallets? I'm not exactly sure. But so if you are holding your own crypto, I guess you are exempt from this. So yeah, as convoluted as it can be, I guess. Laws and regulations. So the laws of the EU are in effect. There are bans being placed on unidentified self-hosted crypto wallets, but they do not apply to providers of non-custodial wallets. There is a meme coin for this time, Sun Tzu meme coin, that is available. It's the art of war. There is a war being waged on cryptocurrencies, and it's the central banks and the governments who are trying to get rid of this possible money printer, because the only people that are allowed to print money willy-nilly at will are the governments. And if the populace decides to start creating money out of thin air, which basically what cryptocurrencies are, we are now able to print our own money. You can do it in your home. I'm doing it right now. Basically, you print your own money and then you sell it on exchange. It's something that was never done before. Before, the control of money was in the hands of the government, 100% of it. Now, people are able to create their own money by trading cryptocurrencies, and that doesn't lie well with the authorities. Sun Tzu is here to save you. Practice the art of war. It's a bizarre coin. It's available for trading on, where is it? DEX, Uniswap, CoinMarket, and on non-KYC. If you'd like to register with non-KYC, then check out the link. Actually, the link is below, so you can check that out. If you want to have a look at Sun Tzu, you can do that through there. And they do have a swap. I'm not exactly sure. There's a bunch of tokens. There's a whack of tokens, a lot of tokens for this particular meme coin. What is that? 544 trillion tokens, but there is no buy tax and there is no sell tax. Absolutely no tax implemented on this particular meme coin. Makes you wonder how the founders are making money off it, but apparently that's what it is. Trade, buyback, burn, that's what they're working on. Network exposure, partnerships. I'm not sure how many partnerships are coming up. This coin has been around, or token, I think it's a token. It's been around for a while. Visible on DEX. It has its ups and downs. Right now, its value is like holy macaroni, 9 zeros and 2. So it's dirt cheap. You can pick it up on non-KYC and get yourself some Sun Tzu meme coin for the times of war. Speaking of altcoins, 9 altcoins including Doge will experience important events in the upcoming dates. Dogecoin, apparently Coinbase International is preparing to launch Dogecoin futures on April 1st, with April 20th being known as Doge Day. It is important to consider the recent tendency for meme coin prices to react sensitively to such events. I talked about this before. There was an article that I read and it mentioned Dogecoin. Coinbase trying to launch futures for Dogecoin, Litecoin, and some other coin. Shiba Inu? I don't remember. But in any case, that's what's happening. Aptos is having something. Aptos is preparing to make a major real-world assets announcement on April. There are rumors of potential partnership with a major asset manager, possibly BlackRock. Okay, Pendle. According to Arthur Hayes, the token could be launched in mid-April. Okay. Phantom Sonic Mainnet is expecting to be released between late March and early April. Stacks Bitcoin halving is less than a month away. The Nakamoto upgrade is planned for the end of April. On the BlackRock announced 100 million tokenized asset fund on the finance is the RWA project most associated with BlackRock at its point. It was mentioned as a significant project in Bitwise crypto use case 2024 report indicating potential additional corporate partnership. Toncoin, Telegram decided to use only Ton for advertising payments, which means a monthly flow of 800 million active users. Telegram also has a potential IPO catalyst. The Ton Foundation's Open League starts on April 1st and will distribute 30 million Ton to projects and users in the Ton ecosystem. XPLA rumors suggest that ZK Sync will be released in April. XPLA recently received investment from Matter Labs and is potentially a ZK Sync related altcoin. Aerodrome Finance, the total locked value of the underlying chain doubled within a month. Aerodrome is seen as the leading DeFi on the base chain and potentially serves as base linked altcoin. Chinese blockchain users dealing with a shocking spam pandemic. There's apparently a spam pandemic going on in China, probably most likely to do with the massive pump of Bitcoin. Scammers in China target blockchain investors twice. So apparently people lose money to the on-chain scammers and then they lose money to fake lawyers. How are people doing this is beyond me, but that's apparently what's happening. The double deception dilemma. Be careful with your crypto. Another scam going on. A newly emerging cryptocurrency project installs Trojan on users' computers and steals altcoins. Apparently there is a gaming project called Uniapt, which claimed to run on Ethereum layer 2 platform. Blast was found to be bait used for fraudulent scheme. The project reportedly tricks users into downloading game files that were actually Trojan viruses. This method works by convincing innocent users to download these malicious files onto their computers. Once downloaded, these Trojan viruses are designed to steal users' private key, compromising their security and privacy. Be careful about what you're downloading on your computer. Games, wallets, new projects, all that stuff. Whenever you encounter new things and whenever you install, please make sure to do your research before you download things, because you never know what you're downloading, so you gotta be careful with that. Grayscale's GBTC will run out of Bitcoin in 96 days. The Bitcoin halving's taken place just in under 30 days, I think. Yeah, the NiceHash Bitcoin halving countdown clock says 22 days and 12 hours, and I think other clocks will show an even shorter time span. But in any case, the Grayscale's Bitcoin Trust is facing a critical depletion of its Bitcoin reserves within 96 days due to consistent outflows. Observers attribute the outflows of GBTC's fee structure, grading activities involving bankrupt firms, and the emergence of competition. Grayscale CEO Michael Sonnenschein, okay, shining sun, hey, acknowledged the anticipated outflows, attributing them primarily to profit-taking investors and arbitrages exiting the fund. On the other hand, market observers have attributed the GBTC outflow to its high fee structure. At the same time, Eric Balkunas, a senior ETF analyst at Bloomberg, noted that the past week's outflows were predominantly from the defunct crypto lender Genesis. Whatever the case is, they're bleeding some crypto. They're bleeding some Bitcoin, which is not a good thing for a Grayscale overall. You gotta have these assets. You have to have money to save your bacon just in case something happens. But maybe with the increase in Bitcoin price, maybe they've secured a lot of profits, and maybe they've got bank. Cardano has its first fiat-backed stablecoin that nobody talks about. This article was released, or this was released 7 days ago, and I've not heard anything about it on any social media platforms, which is strange. The lack of solid fiat-backed stablecoin on Cardano has often drawn criticism toward the network. Prominent crypto analysts argue that this absence undermines the network's utility, usually leading to assertions that the network has no meaningful DeFi. While Cardano boasts an array of algorithmic stablecoins, which according to founder Charles Hoskinson are much better than their counterparts, rallying cries for a fiat-backed stablecoin have reached a crescendo. After much anticipation, the network has finally welcomed its first fiat-backed stablecoin. It was launched on March 16th, and people were able to onboard it on March 18th. Institutional customers will undergo an onboarding process, which means USDM will slowly make its on-chain debut in the upcoming week. According to the announcement, the stablecoin will initially be available in 17 US states. Additionally, USDM will debut on Cardano's largest DEX, MinSwap, and Genius Yield. According to Main Finance, eligible users seeking to mint USDM can do so without incurring fees. However, they will be subject to a 1.5 burn fee, with a minimum fee of $50 and a maximum of $5,000. This means that users can mint USDM tokens without paying any upfront fees aside from potential bank charges. However, redeeming US dollars for the USDM will incur a 1.5% fee. ADA, a $10 prize in view as Cardano surpasses Ethereum and other top blockchains in developer activity. Cardano has emerged as a leader in developer activity, surpassing Ethereum and other major blockchain networks. The surge in GitHub commits reflects Cardano's commitment to innovation and growth, positioning it as a frontrunner in the competitive blockchain landscape. So there's a lot of stuff happening on Cardano, and it's being subdued for whatever reason. The introduction of the stablecoin, the USDM, should do something to move the token, but so far I think it hasn't done much, because like I said, I haven't seen anything on social media, on X or anywhere else talk about it, and it's just, I don't know, it's strange. Cardano is, it's not, people are not liking Cardano, probably because it's a very slow moving project, and most people are not making money hands over fist like they would expect, you know, other cryptocurrency projects like they do from I don't know, Solana and Avalanche and all the fast moving ones, right? But they say stars that shine twice as hard burn off twice as much energy, or something like that. And finally, Bitcoin ETFs in the UK. Will British investors get green light? ETFs may be coming to the UK. Now, the thing about ETFs, I don't know if it's a good thing. This picture is so bizarre. It looks like something's coming out of a crotch, man. ETFs, we understand that ETFs are it's basically Bitcoin that is on exchanges. And while it's great, isn't cryptocurrency supposed to be you know, for the masses? It's self-custody, while ETFs are basically held by other companies and people just give them their money. I mean, it's done on cryptocurrency exchanges anyway. That's what's done, right? All the wallets, and when you hold your crypto on exchanges, that's basically not really your crypto because it's on other exchanges. The exchanges are holding it, and if the exchanges go bankrupt, then you lose all of your crypto, which is why self-custody is so important. But the ETFs are kind of questionable because people don't actually own the Bitcoin or any other crypto that may be put into those ETFs. In any case, more ETFs will mean more Bitcoin in the pockets of other banks that are offering these ETFs, which means, well, I'm not sure. Again, Bitcoin being taken off the market, it was meant to be for the people, and now it seems to be landing mostly in the pockets of the likes of BlackRock and banks who are trying to a massive bit of chunk of the pie, and they are getting the bigger chunk of the pie. In other news, the market is looking a-okay. It's $2.6 trillion, which is not a very significant change from the 2.7 that was there a couple of weeks ago, despite the fact that Bitcoin has retraced a lot. But I think it's bouncing back. It's back up to 66K. Ethereum just pumped above 3.4 thousand. Cardano, where's Cardano? Cardano at 64 cents, so not bad. Dogecoin is pumped. Elon Musk announced the release of, or some approval of X payments, so Dogecoin pumped on that bit of news. Solana is back up to $180, and things are beginning to look good. So let's wait and see what's going to happen this week. We're still waiting on Polkadot. There's too much fun around Polkadot pertaining to Gavin and his doings, and it also is well, it's an older project, so we'll see what's going to happen there. But in any case, if any of this was informative, if you enjoyed this hangout, then make sure to smash up the like, subscribe to the channel, of course, and come back for another video tomorrow on a Tuesday. I will see you then. Peace.